before. Yeah, of course. Time, we created time. Time didn't in itself exist. But if you tell me what happened before the Big Bang, there was time. I would say probably yes. Yeah, but from where the singularity could come, yeah, but still, the singularity was there. But who put it there? You cannot tell me the singularity is infinite. It's impossible. It's a fallacious argumentation here because it's a finite. It's existing thing. Because it's existing, it had a beginning and will have an end. The singularity had an end, but of course, it also had a beginning. The end of the singularity is the Big Bang.
Okay, so the beginning,
the singularity ceased to exist.
the beginning.
Right?
Do you think that you can have causes without time?
Well, the first law of Lavoisier of physics is nothing is created, everything transforms. We agree, right? So Lavoisier is right. By declaring such a law, he's right on 2 points. First of all, this is an absolute truth when it comes to all the elements that exist within the universe. Everything that exists in the universe transforms and nothing is created.
But I kind of just want a direct answer. Do you think there would be causes without time?
Do I think that could there be causes without time?
Yes.
Bro, time has nothing to do with the cause of.
Well, then I don't
the
know what you mean by
singularity existing.
atemporal. Then I don't know what you mean by atemporal
Listen,
cause.
I don't know why you're trying to add this parameter time in the game. Time isn't
Because
a needed
look, you want to say that? Don't you want to say that God explains or is the first cause of everything?
Yes.
Okay, so if atemporal causation is incoherent, that means that God must be in time. He can't be timeless.
Time didn't apply. So our belief. Bang, and Allah says in the Quran, chapter 21, verse 30, do the disbelievers not realize that the heavens and the earth were once one mass, then we split them apart and created from water every living thing.
I mean, that seems incoherent because for God to create time, he has to be before time, but the notion of before and after are parasitic on time.
In other words, our belief is that time didn't exist prior to the Big Bang because prior to the Big Bang, the singularity there was nothing.
Then God can't cause it. If God is timeless, then he's like an abstract object, and abstract objects don't cause.
No. Oh my God!
Not at all. I'll give him an example. Is knowledge?
I'm gonna go pee. I'm still listening to you. Keep talking.
Is knowledge an abstract object?
No.
How is it not an abstract object?
First of all, I'm not even convinced that I would consider knowledge as an object, but beliefs are states.
What is I don't care about beliefs. I'm talking about knowledge. Knowledge is an object?
Knowledge is a subset.
Knowledge is not a subset of belief. Belief is predicated upon knowledge.
No, do you know what a subset is?
Subset would be a category of.
Right. So knowledge is a category within the greater set of belief.
Yeah, but then I asked you about knowledge. I didn't ask you.
Yeah, that's knowledge. I'm saying knowledge. This is not controversial. This is actually really standard. Knowledge is considered to be a subset of belief.
Okay. And if I ask you about knowledge, I say, is knowledge an abstract object? Why are you appealing to belief? So what do you define as a
subset? To repeat myself, knowledge is a subset of belief because there are 3 necessary conditions for knowledge.
No, you said belief is a subset of knowledge.
No, I didn't say that. Knowledge is a subset of belief. I never said that. You can replay the recording. That's a crazy view. Then you don't think that you think you can know something and not believe it?
What do you mean? Belief is contingent upon knowledge. It's
Again,
predicated upon that.
Do you think that knowledge? This is very basic. This is like basic epistemology 101. Do you think that knowledge is a subset of belief? Yes or no?
I believe that belief is a subset of knowledge.
Well, that's not very smart to say, right? You probably need to read a book.
Can you prove that?
Yeah, because standardly, basically
standardly according to who?
According to almost literally every epistemologist I know.
Can you give an example?
Do you want me to start listing an epistemologist?
Can you give an example
of an epistemologist?
Of an epistemologist affirming what you say.
Gettier. Gettier's Goldman. Robert Arty is a theist. I mean, almost everybody that knows any philosophy knows that.
That's just going to be a general claim.
Okay, then on your view, you're saying that you can.
You can't
And on
actually.
your view, look, if you're
you can't-
rejecting that,
You can't
if you're
actually
rejecting
substantiate that.
excuse me, 1 second. If you're rejecting that, that means that on your view, you can know something and not believe in it. But that's just stupid.
What do you mean?
Isn't it stupid to say that I know it, but I don't believe it? That's stupid, right? That's what you're committed to.
First, I want to ask you a question. What do you define belief as?
That's a different question. Do you think knowledge is a subset of belief?
If you can't even define what belief is, then how do you answer the question? What do you define belief as?
Know a concept, but you don't believe in it. Like that's fine. Like, what's wrong with that?
Have to. First, Ashraf, we have to understand what this guy defines belief as. So can you define belief, mister?
No, that's. I mean, I can't define that for you, but I don't think it's going to turn the conversation.
You can't. Wait. You can or you can't?
I can, but I don't see the relevance.
Okay, so define what belief is.
Okay, well, just for your belief, I take to be some kind of propositional attitude where you take the proposition to be true. Now, why I have to define that for you, I don't know why, because it's totally irrelevant. Almost everybody I know, anybody that knows any philosophy 101 class, right? Anybody.
Yeah. I don't really care.
Yeah, I know. I understand that you're ignorant. I understand that you're ignorant. I understand that you're.
Okay.
I understand that you're ignorant. So I'll teach you. Right? Classically speaking, excuse me. Let me finish because you don't know. Classically, excuse me. 1 second. Just 1 second, Polestar. 1 second.
Yeah, excuse him.
Yeah. 1 second.
Stop.
Classically speaking, there are 3 necessary conditions for knowledge. 1, you have to believe it. 2, it has to be true. And 3, you have to have a justification. Now, in a contemporary setting, there's usually some kind of 4th criteria, but that's extremely controversial given Gettier cases, okay? So that means that if those are the necessary conditions for knowledge, that would imply that knowledge is a type of belief. Thus, my statement, knowledge is a subset of belief.
Can I know something false?
No.
Can you prove that?
I just did. Did you not listen to what I was saying?
No, you haven't.
Again, okay, it goes back to Plato. Plato basically offered 3 criteria for knowledge in his writings. Okay, that 1, the 3 necessary conditions for knowledge is 1, you have to believe it. Doesn't make sense.
Who says I have to accept Plato's definitions?
Well, look. Okay, if you don't accept it, here's the reductio ad absurdum. Right? On your view, if you're rejecting the Platonic formulation as the 3 necessary criteria for knowledge, then you get silly things like this. That number 1, you can know a proposition, but that proposition be false. That's stupid, right?
Yeah, you can know a false thing.
Well, that's stupid.
Can you prove how stupid?
Wait, but
So can I know that do I know that God does not exist?
Well, I don't know. Are you agnostic or atheist?
I'm an atheist.
So you reject God then?
Yeah, so do I know that God does not exist? Do I know that? On your view, do I know that? Do I know that?
No. I don't believe that you know that. I don't believe that you know that.
Oh, right, because for me to know it would establish that it's true. 1 second.
No, that's just a presupposition. Can you actually prove that once again?
I'm at work. It's going to take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't have all time. I'll do it all day, my guy. Hurry up.
You don't have 5 minutes?
got shit on. No, he does.
Maybe someone else can explain to him what knowledge is.
Yeah, I got you, Danny. I'll take it from here. Well, I'm supposed to. Buddy, there?
Yeah.
Look, you're wrong. He's right, okay? So we just move on. Cool?
Can you prove he's right?
Polestar, you got refuted.
Why are you doing that stuff? You're literally glazing.
Polestar, you got refuted. Like, I wrote down what he said. Like, a belief is to affirm that a proposition to be true, right? Like, isn't that literally what it is, though? Like, what's your critique of that?
No,
Okay,
because basically...
I'm back.
Okay.
It's very... Look, it's almost it's universally accepted that you have three necessary conditions for knowledge. You got to know it, you got to believe it. To know it, you have to have justification, and to know it, it's got to be true. That's universally accepted. And if you don't believe that, then you get to crazy things like saying, like, an atheist can know that God exists. But if God exists, they can't know that God exists because that God doesn't exist because God exists. Okay, so that's it has to be true. The second thing is that it makes no sense to say, I know that it's raining outside, but I don't believe that it's raining outside. When I'm expressing or telling you that I know a proposition to be true, I'm telling you I also believe it. So that makes knowledge a subset of belief, okay? And the third thing is that if you don't have any quote-unquote justification or good reason to believe something, then that disqualifies your knowledge, right? You don't, if I just randomly believed, I believe that there's an odd number of atoms, okay? Well, no one's going to say I actually know that because I don't have a good reason for it, okay? So those are now, given Gettier cases, there's usually a missing fourth criteria, but that's extremely controversial, and I don't have a view. But almost everyone accepts that you at least have those three.
Yo, Tizal represent, bro.
This Pulsar guy should humble himself. Who is he?
Damn.
Damn.
Wait, Crusader, like, no, Crusader. I know you're in a fit in, but, like, calm down, okay? Calm down.
So weird. Yeah, Crusader.
No.
What are you talking?
Yeah, you could think
Like,
that.
no. You're on your knees right now. You're sucking it. Stop it.
Are you like a homosexual? Like you're hearing this shit? Like, what the hell?
No, it's not me. It's not me doing it. It's you. You're doing it to
No,
Danny.
you're on your knees.
You're doing it to Danny, yeah.
Leave me alone. Yeah, stop talking.
You're literally on Danny.
You're getting music.
You're on Danny right now.
I didn't even talk to the guy. He's talking about
You're
like,
on your knees right now.
you ping me in the service talking about, oh my god, dude, Danny's so good, man. Oh my god, like
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yes,
way
you should be glazed. You should always
It
be
would
glazed,
destroy
bro.
you,
Like
yeah.
constant layers of glaze. Like,
Okay, prove that.
you're covered in it right now.
Okay, and what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
You're covered in white. Yeah, disgusting. Get off of that.
Yeah, and
Like, what?
okay, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, like, it's not haram. It's just haram.
Wait, but prove he isn't covered in milk.
Shut up, Post. What are you talking about? Like, what? Anyways.
say that they
Well, I'm finish up on this anyway.
every day.
I can't be refuted at all.
Yeah, boy.
You can think that. Where'd everyone go? Like, no one's talking to me.
Yeah, you're a little boy,
I
Crusader.
thought it was a debate going on. Is that what?
You're a
Oh, shit.
boy.
Yeah, and I mean, this little boy beat you in the debate like numerous times, so I don't
Nah,
know. It's false.
No,
Wait, Crusader, this is not the first time that Pulsar said stupid stuff? Is that what you're telling me?
No, yeah, Post has been beaten up at me like many times. That's in like space.
Nah, you know what's crazy? No, because Crusader was trying to debate like textual criticism, right? And he was glazing the Roman Empire. No, he's glazing the Roman Empire.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, the Roman Empire is so historic because this and that. But he couldn't bring a single source of evidence that the Roman Empire existed. No single one.
Yeah, you can think that. Anyways, so back to my point at hand, right? So what we were saying originally,
on your knees right now. On your knees, yeah.
Yeah, you could think that. Yeah, you could think that.
Yeah, bend over. Yeah, bend over.
Yeah, you're homosexual. Anyways,
yeah,
so
prove it.
me